Hey guys, it's me, Vinny. I'm back with another video, and it is also going to be something I'm going to dovetail into the Nathaniel Hackett Broncos news. Also, side note, Jerry Roseberg is going to be the Broncos interim head coach following Nathaniel Hackett's firing. I want to try to get into that. But going further with this game itself, what I thought was most impressive about it was not just how, you know, the Rams just shut down the Broncos. It's also just how well Nickelodeon handled the broadcast. Now, let me explain. You might be saying, wait, Nickelodeon? I thought it was on CBS. You are correct. It was on CBS, but it was also simulcasted on Nickelodeon, becoming the third ever NFL game and the first ever regular season game to be aired on the Children's Network. And I say they had a blast with it because you had Noah Eagle and Nate Burleson. They do an amazing job together. Burleson in particular, I think, is an amazing broadcaster for CBS, both for the morning show and for sports. Loved him on Good Morning Football. I think he has a bright future that's only getting bigger by the day. And speaking of stars shining bright, I got to hand it to Bill Fagerbakke. I'd be saying, who's Bill Fagerbakke? Well, he's the voice of Patrick Star from SpongeBob. He's also from Gargoyles. He was also in, I forgot, one of the live action shows in the 90s. But I mostly know him as a Gen Z kid. I know him as Patrick from SpongeBob, as well as many millennials as well. Maybe from Gargoyles, but I know him mostly from SpongeBob as Patrick, and he's been doing the voice for him for the last almost 25 years alone, along with Tom Kenny, Carolyn Lawrence, Clancy Brown, Mr. Lawrence, Roger Bumpus, whatever. And for those that don't know, Fagerbakke played football back in college in Idaho. It's his favorite sport, and he voiced Patrick during the broadcast several times. They would have like a augmented reality face where it's like he put a motion capture device on Fagerbakke's face, and what they would do is, my dad's here, sorry. Oh, sorry. They would put this augmented reality motion capture device on Fagerbakke's head with it showing his facial features, and it would word up with the image of Patrick. So that when he speaks, Patrick's mouth speaks, and the eye movements and the mouth movements link up with the words. And it's really incredible what they did with it. And I see it going forward for the future of NFL broadcasts. Will it have Fagerbakke? I'm not sure, because I thought he knocked it out of the park this time, especially with his description of how Russell Wilson was. It's like, the Broncos, they have the horsey on it. Sorry, my dog's barking in the background. And Russell, oh, that's not what he wanted to cook. Like, I thought it was pretty funny. And I want to see that more often. They've been doing NFL broadcasts there. They've had their MVP, which is like Nickelodeon Most Valuable Player, the last couple seasons. They do it week by week, and they've been doing it for the winner of their playoff game, sometimes a loser in the last two instances with Mitch Trubisky and Dak Prescott. And Baker Mayfield won it this time, and good on him. But yeah, like I want them to keep doing this. I think they're going to do it again for the wild card round. Maybe next year they'll do another one on Christmas, and maybe they could do another one on Thanksgiving. Maybe they could do another game during the regular season, like for instance, maybe on Monday night. Maybe they could do like two games on Monday night, one on CBS, one on ESPN, and they could have like some of the characters from Nickelodeon. Like maybe you could have SpongeBob come with Tom Kenny. Maybe you could have, I don't know what other shows are on there right now. Maybe you could have other characters come in and give play-by-plays. Like they've done like Slime and whatnot. It's always a very fun thing for the players, for the coaches, and for the kids too. I think it's a great way of getting kids into the sport, and I hope it just continues to grow. Nickelodeon is usually what I think of when I think of like a kid's channel, and this, what better channel than them? They used to do the NFL Rush back in the early 2010s. I forgot what that was about, but you had some characters here and there. You had like John and Jim Harbaugh one time. You had several other characters, some other actual players that were in there. Could they do that again? I could see it, but I think they're doing a good job with the broadcast. But I do want to see them keep doing it because you're just bringing the sport to a whole new group of people, and Nickelodeon's been doing their Super Bowl previews as well. Nate Burleson, like I said, doing an amazing job with that. He's always very good with the kids. And will this increase? I think it will. I think it absolutely will because I've heard nothing but positive reception throughout the last few years, and I think it's only going to increase since then. So good on Paramount Global for making this possible. No wonder why I really loved the merger between CBS and Viacom, because that expanded this to whole new possibilities I never would have thought of for the game. And they deserve their roses for making this possible, for bringing this to a whole new generation. And that's my thoughts, guys. What do you have to say? What did you think of the Nickelodeon broadcast for Christmas? Do you want to see more games like this besides that in the playoffs? I want to know what you have to say. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.